Have you ever wondered why Yemen, a country with such a rich history and diverse culture, is often only known for its current conflicts? This question invites us to delve into the enigma of Yemen, a nation situated on the southwestern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. Yemen is a place where the echoes of ancient civilizations intertwine with the rhythm of modern life. A land where the fragrance of coffee and frankincense wafts through the air, whispering tales of a vibrant past that is often overshadowed by the clouds of conflict. Yemen's culture, a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of tribal customs, Islamic traditions, and influences from its African, Persian, and Indian neighbors, is as diverse as the rugged mountains and the sweeping deserts that define its landscape. It's a country that demands our attention not just for its struggles, but also for its resilience, its history, and its cultural richness. Dive into the annals of history to unravel the enigma that is Yemen. Yemen's history is as old as the dawn of civilization itself. As we delve deeper into the annals of time, we uncover the stories of ancient civilizations that flourished in this land, each leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of Yemen's rich history. First, let's journey back to the Sabaean Kingdom, a civilization that thrived around 3,000 years ago. Located in what is now modern-day Yemen, the Sabaean Kingdom was known for its wealth and prosperity, largely due to the flourishing trade in spices and incense. But the Sabaeans were not just savvy traders. They were also skilled engineers, erecting architectural marvels that still stand today, like the Marib Dam, a testament to their advanced knowledge in hydroengineering. Perhaps the most famous figure from the Sabaean Kingdom is the legendary Queen of Sheba. Her story, woven into the tapestry of the Old Testament, the Quran, and Ethiopian history, speaks of a wise and just ruler who commanded respect and admiration from her subjects. Next, we turn our attention to the Himyarite Kingdom, which emerged as a major power after the decline of the Sabaean Kingdom. The Himyarites were known for their advanced written language, which is considered a precursor to the modern Arabic script. They were also recognized for their religious tolerance, allowing for the coexistence of multiple faiths within their kingdom. These ancient civilizations, the Sabaeans and the Himyarites, created a society that was economically prosperous, technologically advanced, and culturally diverse. Their legacy can be seen in the intricate carvings on ancient ruins, heard in the echoes of age-old folk tales, and felt in the spirit of the Yemeni people. These ancient civilizations laid the foundation of the culturally rich and diverse Yemen we know today. The tales of the Sabaeans and the Himyarites are not just stories of the past, they are threads woven into the rich tapestry that is Yemen's history. With the advent of Islam in the 7th century, Yemen underwent a monumental transformation. This was a time when the Arabian Peninsula was a mosaic of tribes and communities, each with its own customs, traditions, and often conflicts. Yet, with the emergence of Islam, something remarkable happened. Islam, with its universal message and emphasis on unity, began to draw these diverse tribes together. It was a powerful force, one that transcended tribal boundaries and brought people under a common banner. The tribes of Yemen, known for their fierce independence, found a shared identity in this new religion. But the influence of Islam in Yemen went beyond just unifying tribes. It also began to shape the socio-cultural fabric of the country. The Arabic language, already rich and diverse, was further refined and standardized thanks to the Quran, Islam's holy book. This led to an increase in literacy and a flourishing of arts and sciences, echoing the golden age of Islamic civilization. Islam also introduced a new legal and moral framework in Yemen. Sharia law, based on the teachings of the Quran and the Hadiths, became the backbone of Yemen's legal system. It provided guidelines for everything, from personal conduct and family affairs to business transactions and governance. This not only brought order and stability, but also instilled a sense of moral responsibility among the people. In addition, Islam had a profound impact on Yemen's architecture. Mosques began to dot the landscape, serving not only as places of worship but also as community centers. These structures, with their distinctive minarets and intricate geometric designs, added a unique aesthetic to Yemen's cities and towns. Islam's impact on Yemen was not limited to its internal dynamics. It also elevated Yemen's standing in the region. Located at the crossroads of Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, Yemen was already an important trade hub. But with the advent of Islam, it gained even more prominence. It became a center of learning and a conduit for the spread of Islam to other parts of the world. Yemen's strategic location and its embrace of Islam positioned it as a significant player in the region. From a collection of tribes to a unified nation with a shared identity, Yemen's journey under Islam is indeed a tale of transformation. The 19th and 20th centuries saw Yemen caught in the crossfire of global power dynamics. This was a period marked by the tug-of-war between two major powers, the Ottoman Empire and the British Empire. The Ottomans, who had already had a presence in Yemen since the 16th century, sought to consolidate their control over the region, while the British, motivated by their strategic interests, began to establish their influence in the southern part of Yemen. The Ottoman Empire, with its formidable military might and administrative acumen, brought about significant changes in northern Yemen. The empire implemented a new administrative system, introduced modern infrastructure, and promoted the use of the Turkish language. However, the Ottoman rule was not without its challenges. The Zaidi Imams, the traditional religious leaders of Yemen, resisted the Ottomans, leading to intermittent conflicts. Meanwhile, in the south, the British were making their presence felt. The British Empire, with its global maritime dominance, was drawn to Aden, a port city in southern Yemen, due to its strategic location. The British transformed Aden into a bustling port and a coaling station for their ships. Under British rule, the area saw a surge in economic activity and became a cosmopolitan hub. However, like the Ottomans in the north, the British also faced resistance from the local tribes. This period of foreign influence led to a clear division of Yemen into north and south. The north, under Ottoman influence, and the south, under British control, developed distinct political and social characteristics. This division would later become a major factor in the complex political landscape of Yemen. The era of foreign rule ended with the withdrawal of the British in 1967 and the collapse of the Ottoman Empire in the early 20th century. This set the stage for a united Yemen, but not without its share of struggles. The legacy of the Ottoman and British rule had fundamentally altered the Yemeni society and politics, the effects of which are evident even today. In 1990, a dream was realized, the unification of North and South Yemen. This marked a turning point in Yemen's history, as two distinct regions with separate governments came together under a single flag, aspiring to forge a united nation. The process of unification was as intricate as it was significant. It was not merely about merging two territories, it was about knitting together diverse cultures, political ideologies, and economic structures. This was a monumental task, one that was met with both optimism and trepidation. The optimism was palpable. For years, Yemenis had dreamt of a united country, and in 1990, this dream was within their grasp. The unification was seen as a chance for a fresh start, an opportunity to build a stronger, more prosperous nation. The people of Yemen hoped that this unification would usher in a new era of peace and progress. However, the challenges were equally daunting. The North and South had long-standing political and economic differences. While the North was predominantly tribal and agricultural, the South was more urban and industrial. Moreover, the South had been a socialist state, while the North had a market economy. These disparities were not easy to reconcile, and the process of integration was fraught with difficulties. The unification also brought to the fore deeply entrenched regional tensions. Differences in political ideologies, economic policies, and cultural practices fueled resentment and mistrust between the North and South. These tensions eventually led to the 1994 Civil War, a bloody conflict that left deep scars on the nation's psyche. Despite these challenges, the unification of Yemen was a significant step towards a unified national identity. It marked the beginning of a journey of a nation striving to reconcile its differences and unite under a common banner. However, the path to unity was fraught with tension, leading to a civil war that continues to shape Yemen's destiny. The unification of Yemen is a testament to the country's resilience and determination, a testament to its enduring quest for unity amidst adversity. The Yemen of today is a nation in turmoil, grappling with multifaceted challenges. It stands at a crossroads, where the echoes of its rich past reverberate against the harsh realities of its present. A land once known for its prosperity and cultural vibrancy now finds itself in the grips of a devastating civil war. This conflict, which has been raging for over a decade, has not only disrupted the political landscape, but has also led to a severe humanitarian crisis. Millions of Yemenis are currently facing shortages of food, clean water, and healthcare. The conflict has disrupted schools, hospitals, and basic infrastructure, making daily life an uphill battle for many. But it's not just about the war and its repercussions. Yemen today is also about a people's resilience in the face of adversity. It's about the Yemeni people, who, despite the dire circumstances, continue to show remarkable strength and determination. From the fisherman on the Red Sea coast who still sets out to sea every morning, to the teachers in makeshift classrooms, instilling the light of knowledge in the younger generation, the spirit of Yemen is unbroken. The resilience of the Yemeni people is also reflected in their cultural heritage. Despite the destruction, Yemen's rich history remains evident in its ancient architecture, its vibrant markets, and its traditional music and dance. The country's cultural richness and diversity are a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. In the midst of all this, Yemen's humanitarian organizations are working tirelessly to alleviate the suffering and bring about positive change. They are the unsung heroes, providing critical aid and services to those most in need, often risking their own lives in the process. The Yemen of today is a land of contrasts, where the struggles of the present coexist with the resilience of its people and the echoes of its past. It is a country that, despite its current challenges, refuses to be defined by them. Despite the challenges, Yemen's rich history and the spirit of its people continue to shine through. The future of Yemen hangs in the balance, but hope persists. As we look ahead, the myriad potential futures for this richly historic land unfurl like a tapestry woven from threads of uncertainty, possibility, and resilience. In one possible scenario, we see Yemen rising from the ashes of conflict, ushering in an era of peace and stability. This would require not just a cessation of hostilities, but a commitment to reconciliation and reconstruction. It would demand the concerted effort of Yemenis from all walks of life, political spectrums and regions, working together to rebuild their shared homeland. Yet, the vision of a peaceful Yemen isn't solely reliant on internal efforts. International support plays an equally vital role. It comes in the form of humanitarian aid, technical assistance, and investment. It comes from the global community recognizing Yemen's potential and working to foster it rather than exploiting the nation's vulnerabilities. In another scenario, we see Yemen continuing to grapple with the challenges of conflict and instability. This is a future no one wants, but one that is all too possible if the root causes of the current strife are not addressed. To prevent this, all parties involved must prioritize dialogue, negotiation, and compromise over violence and divisiveness. Finally, there's the scenario where Yemen finds a middle ground, a blend of progress and struggle, of growth and setbacks. It's a future where the road to peace is long and winding, but the destination remains clear and attainable. No matter which path unfolds, the people of Yemen will undoubtedly be the ones to shape it. Their resilience, demonstrated throughout generations, will be the driving force behind any future progress. It is this hope that fuels the resilience of Yemen's people, and it is this resilience that will determine Yemen's future. In the span of just a few minutes, we've traversed centuries of Yemen's rich and complex history. We've journeyed through the epochs, starting from the ancient civilizations that once ruled this land. We've admired the grandeur of the Marib Dam, the heart of the Sabaean kingdom, and the architectural wonders of the Hadramaut Valley, echoing tales of a bygone era. We've witnessed the advent of Islam, a significant turning point in Yemen's chronicle that shaped its religious and cultural landscape. We've noted the influence of the Ottoman and British empires, their interplay leaving indelible marks on Yemen's social and political fabric. We've observed the unification of Yemen, a momentous event that brought together the North and the South, stitching a tapestry of shared identity and purpose. We've also delved into the present state of Yemen, acknowledging the challenges it faces, yet also appreciating its resilience and the unyielding spirit of its people. But our journey doesn't end here. We've also cast our gaze forward, contemplating the future of Yemen. Yes, there are hurdles to overcome, but there's a glimmer of hope too. The same land that nurtured ancient civilizations has the potential to spring back, to rebuild, and to flourish once more. Indeed, history has shown us that Yemen is a land of contrasts, of trials and triumphs, of upheavals and unities. It's a land that has weathered countless storms yet remains standing, its spirit unbroken. It's a testament to the resilience of its people and the enduring allure of its rich heritage. As we reflect on Yemen's past, let us also look forward to its future, hopeful for peace and prosperity in this land of ancient beauty and enduring spirit.